Ladies and gentlemen, as the title reads, a brand new A330 is releasing this week, along with an A340 following soon after from popular developer LatinVFR. The aircraft will be coming to both PC as well as Xbox, but with a bit of sad news to follow regarding their feasibility in the PC space. Now, before proceeding, if you like what you see throughout this video, make sure to like and comment below. Your engagement truly does fuel our passion, and of course, in order not to miss out on future content, do subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. If you're ready for even more, join our free Discord community for lively discussions and to connect with fellow fans of the channel as well as aviation and flight sim enthusiasts. That all being said, ladies and gentlemen, a super quick note from our sponsor before jumping into the meat of things. Now, long-term viewers of the channel might know that I'm not much of a bush pilot or GA aircraft flyer. I love flying large airliners, which usually involves long periods of time where I put the plane on cruise and just kind of sit there. So instead of rotting in front of my monitor for hours on end, I prefer to go out and do things, whether it may be a run, doing my laundry, enjoying a meal outside, but there's always that lingering feeling about how my flight is doing, whether it's all peaceful or if I'm in an uncontrolled nosedive about to kill all of my passengers. Well, with today's sponsor, Awesome Remote, you don't have to worry anymore. Awesome is a free-to-download application software from macOS, Windows, and Android that allows you to remotely control your PC using your phone. As can be seen here, I can monitor my flight, control the cameras, and even move things around as needed without having to be anywhere near my monitor. The app does allow keyboard customization as well as mouse support and can also support games up to 144 FPS. So log on to the link in the description section of the video to see all of their expanded payment plans, including a pluggable device that can wake up your PC remotely. Once again, that's Awesome Remote, and you can find out more by clicking on the link in the description section of the video. So, ladies and gentlemen, LatinVFR has solidified its reputation as a preeminent developer within the Microsoft Flight Simulator environment, renowned for their commitment to crafting decent quality airliners, especially for the Xbox environment. You'll know that they've predominantly focused on mid-level narrow-body Airbus aircraft until now. The latest revelation from LatinVFR is a testament to their ambition, a remarkable expansion of their Airbus fleet to include larger twin-aisle aircraft. In this grand unveiling, the team have announced that a brand new Airbus A330-900neo will be coming to the in-sim marketplace as early as this week, which is then to be followed by an A340 from the team as well. Speaking of the first star in this constellation, it's the A330. LatinVFR has left no stone unturned in customizing the Airbus A330neo systems to offer a semi-realistic flying experience, at least according to what they say on their PR stance. Now, the trailers do clearly show that the aircraft is based off of the default A320 system, so don't get your hopes up in thinking this is going to be study level in quotes or anything, but for someone on the console side of things who maybe don't have access to, say, the Headwind A330, this aircraft would do just fine in the interim. In combination with the in-sim checklist system, the aircraft is tailor-made for both newcomers as well as regular seasoned simmers who find themselves on the console space. Features included on launch include things such as an auto fuel transfer system, which grants you fine control over fuel management. Additionally, the ability to perform fuel dumps also allows you to live out your entire long-haul failure dream. If you have one, I guess. It'll be pretty sick if you do, but if you do have one, you can live it out with this. The inclusion of full VNAV implementation also lets you fine-tune your flight path with precision, and access to SimBrief and Navigraph charts via the onboard electronic flight bag or EFB enhances your flight planning capabilities at the same time. As a cherry on top, as usual, LatinVFR is introducing a grand total of 42 meticulously crafted liveries supplied with the base package for the aircraft as well. This means you can take to the skies in your favorite airline liveries, and the level of detail extends to the sounds and full cabin modeling as well. So what I mean by that is that different airline classes and their respective galleys have been authentically recreated for the ultimate immersion even when you're inside the aircraft. But the burning question remains: when can you get your hands on the Airbus A330neo specifically for Microsoft Flight Simulator? Mark your calendars for Thursday, October 19th, 2023, which happens to be in about 3 days, as this aircraft will be available via the in-sim marketplace at that time. I, for one, will be sure to do a full flight with this aircraft, as I have been doing on the channel lately. By the way, if you haven't checked out those 2 new videos, you're missing out, man. Seriously, get on them. Link in the description below, and many more of these videos to come as well. But the saga doesn't end there, ladies and gentlemen. LatinVFR is also working diligently on the Airbus A340 series, having provided us with a couple of screenshots prior to its release. Now, as we understand, it won't be launching with the A330 or anything, but that being said, simply having the A340 in development is a good thing. More airliner options is something I can never complain about. In an exclusive conversation with LatinVFR, FS Elite gained insights into their exciting roadmap for these aircraft too going into the future. Following the success of their narrow-bodied Airbus planes, they're committed to providing a constant stream of updates and new features, along with the introduction of new variants over time, so you can definitely expect different A330s and A340s in the future after the initial release of the A330-900. Moving into a bit of unfortunate news for us PC users who might have been looking forward to the A330 and A340 from LatinVFR, we'll be diving into recent developments involving Horizon Simulations, the team behind the hotly anticipated Boeing 787-9 for the sim, but more importantly, the team who's also responsible for heavily modding and improving upon the avionics of the originally released A320 family by LatinVFR. It's a story that highlights the evolving landscape of payware and freeware products catering to the diverse needs of the flight simulation community. So where are we with this? Well, LatinVFR has, up until now, as I've said before, been known for its payware products, particularly the narrow-bodied Airbus aircraft. These offerings were designed to strike a balance between realism and accessibility, targeting both enthusiasts, according to their PR statements at least, but more importantly, a more casual audience, including those on Xbox. The aim was to provide an alternative to the default aircraft, catering to a specific segment of the flight simulation community. Interestingly, these payware products piqued the interest of freeware developers, who saw an opportunity to expand and enhance the LatinVFR Airbus lineup, so developers like Horizon Sim have stepped up and created mods for some of LatinVFR's smaller Airbus aircraft. However, the landscape recently changed with LatinVFR's announcement of their wide-bodied planes, the A330 and the A340. In a statement that was later deleted, LatinVFR made it clear that they would not allow developers to create mods for these new wide-bodied planes initially. LatinVFR justified this stance by citing their significant investment in custom avionics and systems, aimed at providing a higher level of authenticity and functionality out of the box for their aircraft. Their goal was to eliminate the need for any third-party mods to enhance their aircraft entirely, since they themselves have improved their products from the get-go, which is understandable to a certain extent, though me personally, I would still prefer open collaboration between third parties to elevate the quality of any aircraft for us end users. Do let me know down in the comment section what your thoughts are on this, as I'd love to know. Now, it should be noted here that following the initial statement, LatinVFR did clarify their position with a new statement on Facebook. While they expressed gratitude for what Horizon Simulations has accomplished with their A32X family of aircraft mods, they emphasized their plan not to have an initial mod for the A330 or A340. Instead, their intention is to provide a product with comprehensive offerings that do not require a mod in the first place. However, they remained open to collaboration with Horizon Simulations or other developers in the future to enhance the A330 and the A340's in-depth systems, but once again, contingent on the fact that this would be in the future, not the present. So there's the news, I guess. Meanwhile, Headwind Simulations, the team behind the popular A330neo freeware modification, which is, as you guys might know, derived from the fly-by-wire systems, also chimed in on this development. In a rather lengthy statement, they did reassure the community of their commitment to delivering a freeware A330 family series with the highest standards of realism, performance, and enjoyment for PC users, unfortunately not for Xbox at the moment. Headwind Simulations underscored their dedication to ensuring ensuring that their freeware add-on goes above and beyond user expectations, providing an exceptional flying experience. They viewed LatinVFR's announcement of their A330 as a healthy competition that inspires developers to continually enhance and innovate, making the simulation experience even more immersive and enjoyable for everyone. They're committed to putting in the work to provide the community with an outstanding freeware modification that is worth the wait. And speaking of wait, a lot of my colleagues such as Pilot Stud have gotten early access to the A330 modification by Headwind, and they should be showcasing that on the channel soon, so do check that out as well. With that all said, guys, do keep an eye out for updates from LatinVFR, Horizon Simulations, and Headwind Simulations, and stay tuned to our channel here at Flyby Simulations for more exciting insights into the ever-evolving flight simulation landscape. If you found this informative, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more aviation and flight simulation content. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and thanks for flying by.